Hi everyone, it's AngelBlade13. Welcome back to my Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix walkthrough. Last episode we finished things up at Olympus Coliseum. It looks like there's some other worlds here, but we can't access them yet. There's one place we haven't been to, so let's land in Disney Castle.
This is your castle. Must be nice to be home, huh? Well?
You know, something just don't feel quite right.
Yeah! Move it! Let's go! Queen Minnie needs to see you! The castle's in danger! Hurry, to the library!
Alright, nice we didn't have to do a gummy mission to land here. Let's take a quick look at our equipment. We got Hero's Crest from defeating the Hydra. It comes with air combo boost, which increases the damage of our combo attack in the air. We have this, the ground version of this, so it'll be nice to have the aerial version too. This is probably the best Keyblade we're gonna have for about the first half of the game, to be honest. You can sort of just adjust your items if you feel like it. I didn't really get any new abilities for Sora since the last time, so that's alright. And seems to be same with our party members. Next we'll check out Donald and Goofy's equipment, give them each the new weapon that we bought for them. And we also got a new spell, Thunder. So this completes our trio of offensive magic. Thunder drops a thunderbolt down on a target, and it can launch certain targets into the air. We're also going to be making use of our summon Chicken Little throughout this world, so you'll get a good chance to see that. Anyway, let's move on. Immediately, we see a puzzle piece right there, which I can't currently reach, but if I go into Valor, now I can use High Jump now that it's at level 2, and I can reach it. Alright, so take some time, head around the courtyard, see some new enemies, find items and puzzle pieces. We immediately see these new enemies, minute bombs. They start off, they'll usually just sort of jump into you with some melee attacks. The most dangerous thing they can do is they'll set a timer on themselves for about 9 seconds. When the timer goes off, then they'll explode, and that'll do a good deal of damage to you. I'm pretty sure on critical mode that can defeat me in one hit. You will get a chance for a reaction command on them, which is dodge roll, so if you use that, you'll easily just avoid the explosion. Most of your magic is effective on them, but don't use fire on them, because that'll set off their timer right away. But Blizzard and Thunder should be good. It's pretty nice getting to see this place, or actually walk around in it for the first time, since it was one of the first worlds that we saw outside of Destiny Island when we went through Kingdom Hearts 1, but we never really got to explore the different areas of it. So, glad that they added this in, and we got to check it out a bit. So they're making good use of Thunder. Nice thing about Thunder is when you're locked onto a target, it's pretty much guaranteed to hit them. And as you could see there and a little bit earlier, it also does a good job of launching targets into the air. So you can sort of just knock them up and keep wailing on them up there while they can't really fight back. So I used Cure there, for one, to heal, but also because your drive gauge fills up faster when you're in MP recharge. So put myself in there and do a couple physical combos. This helped me fill up the gauge really quick, so I should have it filled again by the time I enter the next room. Alright, so we're gonna summon Chicken Little for the first time.
I can do this. Hold it.
Chicken Little has two usual actions, and some of the summons sort of work on their own in this game. Chicken Little will either whistle, which will draw enemies to Sora and stun them like that for a bit. He can also throw firecrackers for minor damage. Now, the summon gauge can level up too, similar to the way your drive forms level up. And this is a little bit weird, but you can see down under, basically by my health bar, where I have the gauge, or it's showing how many bars Chicken Little has left. Every time the bar goes down, say from 3 to 2, or 2 to 1, that'll get 1 point for the summon gauge's experience points. So, there's the normal way, which I used to do when I didn't fully get it, is just sort of use the summons, let it run out, and just sort of gain experience that way. Or, the better way, and the much faster way, is let your gauge drop to like just under 1 bar, or really close to dropping, and use an attack like fire or something that hits multiple times to sort of have it flicker back and forth between over a bar and under a bar, and that helps sort of level it up a lot faster. It's a little weird and confusing to explain, but I'll definitely show I'll show like a fast version of me doing it a lot later. Anyway, this room only shadows show up, so you can keep fighting them, which I'm gonna do, or you can just head to the doorway at the end there. The other thing to mention about summons is they have their own limits too. They work the same way in the sense of they'll use up all of your remaining MP, but you don't need to be full to use them, and Sora will be invincible while you're using one of the limits. In Chicken Little's case, what he does is you go into first-person mode. You have the option of whistling to draw enemies in, the firecracker to do damage, or just to end it. Alright, finally made it in here. Just grab this chest. Torn pages, so we can do a section of 100 Acre Woods later. And talk with Minnie when you're ready.
Your Majesty, Queen Minnie, we're back. You're here.
Your Royal Highness, did you happen to summon us?
Yes.
Where's the king?
Excuse him. This is our friend Sora. Sora! The king told me all about you in his letters. He said you're a very brave young man.
So, do you know where he is?
to see Royal Highness doing in your castle.
Oh my, so those are the Heartless.
Don't worry, we'll take care of them.
I know I can count on you, Sora. Now there's something I'd like all of you to come and see. Would you please escort me to the audience chamber?
What?
I forgot to warn everyone else in the castle about the danger. We must be sure they're hidden somewhere safe.
Okay, we'll go tell them.
The whole castle?
We just gotta split up, Donald.
I'll make sure that everyone knows what's going on.
No, Sora, you just get lost.
Okay, then I'll stay with the Queen.
Good.
Alrighty then, see you later.
The audience chamber, right, ma'am?
Yes, Sora. Let's be on our way.
Here we have an escort mission. We want to get Minnie to the door in the middle there. There's going to be more enemies that show up past it, so if you want to fight them, you can. But the goal is just bring her to that center door. You have to fight shadows, minute bombs, and bolt towers at times. What's nice is Minnie has this reaction command, Faith. So when you're close by her, you can use this really nice AoE attack that does a good deal of damage. You can also use triangle to call her close to you when you're sort of far away, or to just get her to follow you, really.
This way. This way.
And again, bring her to this door. Use the finish reaction command if you want to end, or you can be like me and go fight the rest of these guys.
Back off! Yeah! Let's go!
Just one moment. As soon as the trouble started, I made sure to seal this room. Now then, shall we? Not here too!
I got him. This way. Let's go.
Alright, so here we have part 2 of the escort mission. This room is literally just all the bolt towers in here, so
let's go.
They can give you pretty good experience. I would strongly suggest fighting a good deal of them. Get experience, get money, practice new abilities if you want. Be a bit more careful. They can do pretty decent damage, as you saw there. Make use of Minnie's faith reaction. It's very good at clearing the enemies, and just for the sake of having a little bit of invincibility. That's always a plus.
Let's go! This way! Yeah! Yeah! Heal! This way! Let's go! Let's go! This way! Let's go!
So this is a good time to sort of show off how Trinity Limit works when Sora's alone. So I'll target this enemy and use it. It's really just the break command. For the time being, it'll just be, you'll just really get 2 cycles of it, really. But it can be pretty helpful when particularly when you're dealing with boss enemies. Sora will sort of just home in on that target and do a pretty decent amount of damage when he's on his own. So make use of that. When he's on his own, or if Donald or Goofy are outside of the active party, really. So.
Come on, give me a break. Whoa!
The room below is called the Hall of the Cornerstone. Our castle has always been safe from worlds that are evil, thanks to the Cornerstone of Light, which we keep down there.
The Cornerstone of Light?
This is the castle's cherished cornerstone. Oh, but look! The thorns, they must be the work of someone very evil. I wonder what this could mean.
Huh?
Magnificent!
No way!
Well, well, well. What have we here? If it isn't the wretched Keyblade holder and his pitiful lackeys.
Now you're gonna deal with me!
All in good time. I promise you'll be able to partake of my vengeance, but you must be patient.
Just what are you doing here, Maleficent?
Ah, Queen Minnie. Radiant as always. I'm here on a property venture. I want this castle for my own. However, it's a bit too bright for what I have in mind. I suppose I'll just have to fill every room with my personal touch of darkness.
You'd better stop right now if you know what's good for you.
Ooh, how frightening. Very well, I'll stop. Just as soon as the castle belongs to me.
What a hag!
Nothing like this has ever happened before. I looked through all the records in the library, but I couldn't find a single clue.
Oh!
Huh?
We should go ask somebody who knows lots of stuff that ain't in any book.
Merlin the Wizard!
Yes, that's perfect. Merlin just might know something about this mess. Let's ask his advice.
We saw him in Hollow Bastion, right?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, nice that that's all taken care of. We got a new ability, Auto Summon, so you see when you have one of your party members down, it'll set the reaction to automatically summon. No, don't need it for now. Let's head back to talk with Merlin.
Anybody home?
Merlin!
The castle's in danger.
What is all that racket? Oh, I thought. Oh, it's you. It looks like you've learned a bit since the last time I saw you.
Really?
Wait a minute! Let's talk about the problem! It's Maleficent! She's back!
Where? Inside the castle?
Yup, and Heartless too.
Oh dear.
Maleficent wants to send over the whole castle and own it! She filled the whole of Cornerstone with tiny bags and she's gonna fill it with darkness! There's hardness in every part of the castle! The queen is in danger! What?
Perhaps I'd better just see for myself. Interesting.
What's happening, Merlin?
This is not good. In fact, I'm afraid it's quite serious.
What's that?
My boy, that is a gateway to a special world. Someone in that world is responsible for what's going on in this castle. Of that, I'm certain.
Oh boy!
We knew we could count on you, Merlin.
Then we should go get him.
Wait a moment. The perpetrators must be stopped, of course, but there's something else to do first. Somewhere in that world, there should be another door that's identical to this one. I believe our enemies are utilizing that door. As long as it remains open, the castle will be in grave danger. Listen carefully, Sora. You must find that door, and when you do, lock it with your keyblade.
Got it.
You'll get down on us!
And now, one more thing. You're heading into a very special world. While you're there, the nature of that world may tempt you to do something dark. You must resist that temptation at all costs.
What do you mean?
You'll know soon enough. I have faith in you, my lads.
Hey, look! There's the Cornerstone of Light!
What's going on? Everything's black and white.
Oh, this is problem one.
Deja vu?
Yeah, that's it.
Really? Have you been here before?
Hey, you! Seen any bad guys around here? Why, I oughta... Nah, I don't have time to waste on punks like you, so I guess I'll go easy on ya.
Well, there's our villain.
So, no need to adjust your TV set. This is what the world is supposed to look like. It'd be really nice if Merlin would teach us that teleportation spell, so we wouldn't have to go in a gummy ship whenever we want to go to a different world. Like, for a new world that we haven't been to, obviously, it makes sense to have to fly there, but it'd be nice to just warp to any other world. Anyway, let's stop at the Moogles here. The tourmaline ring and the gold ring are upgrades from some of what we have. So 2 tourmaline rings for Sora and Goofy, and then a gold ring for Donald. And save up your game if you want, and then we're gonna follow Pete. Yes. Just over here. Use the reaction command when you wanna move forward. And there's one more puzzle piece up here. This one's a bit tricky to reach, but you can get it with Valor Form if you have your high jump at level 2. Can take some tries because the angle is weird, but there we go. Alright, time for the hardest boss fight in this game.
What's with you, squirts? You got some kind of bone to pick with me?
More than one.
Them's fighting words. Huh?
Not so fast.
What's that for?
Yeah.
What you bugs beef with me anyway? Who are you? You new around here?
Cut the act.
Whoa!
You know, something doesn't seem quite right here. Are you sure you're Pete?
Well, of course I'm Pete. I'm the captain of the steamboat, so stop bothering me, see? So hit the road. I gotta go find the little runt what stole my boat.
Gosh, maybe we made a mistake.
I'm starting to think the same thing. He hasn't even called any Heartless.
Sorry we attacked you like that, Captain Pete.
Oh, yeah? Well, if you're really sorry, then go find my steamboat.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my hickin' back.
Hey, look! There's the Cornerstone of Light!
What's going on? Everything's black and white.
This is problem 1.
Deja vu?
Yeah, that's it.
Really? Have you been here before?
Some definite freaky things going on. Anyway, we've got 4 doorways here. You can do these in any order. I suggest keeping the one on the right for last. But really do whatever you want. It depends on how you want to tackle them. Anyway, I'm just going to do left to right.
What are they building? Look out!
Gee, he seems kind of different somehow.
Heartless! I knew it! You really saved the day. Now, let's get those Heartless!
Alright, so we have more new enemies. These guys are called hammer frames. They mostly start with basic physical attacks. They have a pretty strong shockwave attack they can use, where they'll just slam the ground and do some radial damage. When you get knocked into the air like this, you can use the air slash reaction. With reaction boost, it does a ton of damage.
How do you like that?
Hey, look!
You absolute idiot. You've managed to fail at everything. And what's more, you foolishly thought you could take my place while I was away. Well, as of now, you're finished. Mark my words, there'll be no place for you when our time comes. Useless imbecile.
But I...
The town shrunk.
Or do you think maybe we got bigger?
Hey, look at the toy cannons. What's he saying? Hey, they're heartless!
Alright, some more new enemies. These are aeroplanes. As you can see, they'll fly around you, and they can either charge into you, or they can just do a rapid-fire bullet spray on you. What's nice is we have this little turret in the center. We can use the reaction to do a bunch of damage to every target on screen. As we saw in the previous room, we have this mayhem bar, so we want to be aware of that, not let the area suffer too much damage, because that will be a game over. And as always, just watch your health bar.
Man, that was weird.
Look, Sora, over there!
Oh, for crying out loud. She didn't have to go and say that. Okay, I might have messed up every now and then, but I'm a lot more things than useless. Why, when I was starting out... Oh, I miss those good old days. What I wouldn't give to go back in time. What I wouldn't give. Huh? Hey, I think that's my...
Fire! Come on, he needs our help.
Alright, the third room, we start out with a group of shadows. I'm going to use some AoE with fire and physical attacks to deal with them. Now we see a new enemy. This is the Hot Rod. They're very annoying to deal with, to be honest. When you get them pretty low on health, they go into a berserk mode and they just sort of charge at you. You can use a guard and counterattack to break them out of it. Before you get them low on health, they'll typically sort of punch you with the wheels. Yeah, I get punched in the face by a car. That's something that happens. Anyway, knock them into the air to deal some good damage.
Well, that takes care of that.
Hey!
Fascinating. This appears to be a portal to the past.
Yeah, it was the strangest thing.
Stop gawking! And start thinking of a way we can use it to our advantage.
Okay?
Now, perhaps I could give you one more chance to redeem yourself.
Oh, thank you, thank you. You can count on me. So what do I do?
Patience, my dear. What have we here? Well, if it isn't the Cornerstone of Light. Now we can take the castle from those fools, but we'll have to proceed with the utmost of care.
Seems like it took them a long time to figure out that they were in the past, but whatever. Let's do the last door.
Come on, he needs our help.
Alright, here's the final room. We mostly just have to deal with rapid thrusters and try to make sure this black hole doesn't suck up everything. We also deal with some shadows. Suggest don't use drive or summon in this room. Here I'm going to finish the last wave off with Trinity. Just major drive and use the finisher right away.
Huh?
Listen well. On the other side of this portal, they're about to begin construction on that wretched castle. But until then, their treasured Cornerstone of Light lies unguarded, with all of its power still contained.
The Cornerstone of Light?
Yes. That cursed sphere is the very thing that prevents us from entering the castle.
Oh.
You know what must be done? Go then. Time to prove your worth. And don't dare to fail me again.
Don't fail her again. Let's see. That's it! I just gotta smash that cornerstone to smithereens! But first, I gotta go get my old boat back.
It was Pete after all.
Yeah, he tricked us.
Still, something doesn't seem right.
The Pete we met here had kind of an attitude, but he didn't seem like a bad guy.
Yeah.
Now that castle's as good as ours.
That's the Pete we know.
Bam, bam, bam.
Oh no! The cornerstone's gone!
What's that, Mom?
They're gonna fill the castle with darkness. We gotta hurry.
Hey, hold it right there.
No way, small fry. I finally found the pipsqueak what stole my steamboat.
Yeah, it was you.
Right, me. No, it wasn't me. I'm just somebody who looks like me.
Oh, which is it?
So I guess it's partly visuals for the player to tell the two Petes apart, but how come present Pete didn't visually change, but we did? I don't know, it's kind of weird, right?
Wait! Shut up! Your future's on the line, Valley, so back off and give me the boat!
The Cornerstone.
After him!
You bugs couldn't follow me if you wanted to. Later, losers.
Alright, we've got a little mini-boss fight. Pete's gonna start off just throwing these things at you, and you just want to reflect them back at him. After 3, he's gonna be stunned, and this hook's gonna show up. You want to use the reaction, and then you just want to attack the little, like, crate he has the Cornerstone of Light in. After 2 full combos, I'm going to just switch to 1-2 hits, because if that reaction shows up while I'm doing my finishing attack, then I get knocked off and this takes a bit longer. Anyway, we're done.
Yes!
You'll pay for this?
It's the Cornerstone.
Donald! We'll come back for it later.
Pete's heading for the doorway.
So we want to head to the wharf, but I'm going to grab these treasure chests and puzzle piece before doing that. And I'm just going to head back and save, as usual, because we have one more boss fight to deal with.
No! You're still wet behind the ears.
Then try us.
away!
What's that for?
Alright, Pete's here to help us fight against Pete. Evil Pete will, he basically has all the same moves he had from back when we fought him in Olympus. Be careful when you attack, because, sometimes attacks will end up hitting, past Pete, and he'll end up, like, flopping around, and you saw there was a shockwave there that damaged me. And sometimes he'll just start running around like that, and if he runs into you, you'll take damage. There is a reaction to command to get him to stop, but you have to be on the ground for it. And when Pete takes enough damage during certain points, he just sort of switches to one of the rooms that we were fighting from those different gates earlier. You don't have to worry about the mayhem gauge this time, which is nice. In this room here, be careful with the turrets there. They'll sometimes go off, and they can do some damage to you. Trinity Limit's pretty nice to use here. When we get back to the construction site, Pete's immediately gonna use that ground pound and knock everyone into the air. You can do air combo on him, or you can use the air slash. That'll do a bunch of damage. There you go. Pretty simple fight. And here's the slightly better version of the fight. Obviously, you sort of have to adjust based on what the first move he does is. You're going to knock him away, use a Blizzard as the second finisher. You can slide dash through that ball attack he does, or guard it back into him. Either are pretty effective. When we get to the second room, I'm going to immediately do a Trinity Limit. I'm just going to do the break portion, and then do begin combo. That should immediately get him to the third room. There, slide dash through the his bowling ball, bowling bomb, whatever you want to call it. You get kind of close. Use Valor. Use the explosion to knock him into the air. Quick air combo. And do a little bit more damage. Here, just sort of want to wait for him to knock everyone in the air. Immediately use air slash. Use a second time. The spin should hit him on his way back up.
It serves you right. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, and stay out.
Yeah, I know.
Would somebody tell me what's been going on here? Who was that creep anyways?
Hello? That creep was you from the future.
Sora, that's a secret.
Secret? What kind of secret? Oh, never mind. Sorry I put you guys through all that trouble.
Oh,
And to show you my appreciation, I'll let you pilot my steamboat. Best little craft on the river. My deckhand Mickey's late anyways.
bet you the castle's safe now.
Guess we should head back.
Well, as long as we're here.
Donald!
Huh? Huh? No. Oh, what's the good down here? Let me go! Let me go! What?
The thorns have disappeared!
By George, the lads have accomplished their mission!
Hooray! Let's have an acorn feast to celebrate! Welcome back! Because of your bravery, the castle is safe and protected again. Thank you so much for all you've done. Good work, you guys!
Now, boys, I hope you didn't do anything reckless while you were there.
Of course not! Daisy! Daisy, I'm back!
Who?
Daisy is Donald's very special sweetheart.
Really?
What?
Donald, you forgot about our date again. You'd better have a good excuse this time.
But Daisy,
I know it's an important mission, but you could at least check in every once in a while.
Sure.
Donald?
Just be a minute.
Going somewhere?
Of course not.
Donald!
Oh, look!
Daisy, we need Donald for just a little longer.
How much longer?
Well...
I'll be back soon, Daisy.
Don't you worry, Queen Minnie. We'll return.
Please tell the king that we're still looking for him.
I will. See you soon!
Think wisely.
Alright, we saved the past, we fixed the present, and I guess we're gonna keep going to save the future. Got a couple new things we can do, but we'll hold off on them. Currently, we're just gonna check the journal. Let's go to the Timeless River section. We really got just about everything there. We'll head back later for some other stuff, but we got all the treasure and puzzle pieces. Nice. Let's check past Pete. He was both an boss and ally. Old King Mickey. That's nice. And our enemy. Even though we did see the model for him already when we did it last time, but it's fine. And let's just take a look at our puzzle piece progress. Okay, not bad. There's things to do. Alright, I'm gonna save, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, consider subscribing to the channel, share with a friend, leave a comment, all the good stuff. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!